So we will continue with the exercise 5.1, that is introductions to Euclid's geometry. The third question goes like this. Consider two postulates given below. First one, given any two distinct points A and B, there exists a third point C which lies between A and B. And second one, there exist at least 3 points that are not in the same line. Okay, these are the two postulates given. Do these postulates contain any undefined terms? And are these postulates consistent? And do they follow from Euclid's postulates? Explain. Okay, this is the question. That is the third question of the first exercise of Euclid's geometry. Okay, now we will see the solution. The solution parts goes like this. Yes, these postulates contain undefined terms. They are point and line. Okay, point and line are not defined in this chapter. Okay, these are the two terms which are not defined here. Next question asked in that is, are these consistent? Yes, they are consistent because they deal with different situations. They are different because they deal with different situations. Okay. The first one says that given 2 points A and B, there exists a third point C lying on the line in between them. That is, if there is then there are 2 points A and B, and the point and the line passes between them, there can be a third point lying C on them. This is one situation. Then second situation is, second says that given A and B, we can take C not lying on the line through A and B. These postulates do not follow from Euclid's postulates. However, they follow from the axioms. Like for example, the second is like this, AB. Then the third point C can be outside the line, forming a what? Triangle. Okay, this is how we see them. This is more theoretical than practical. Now the fourth question is, if a point C lies between 2 points A and B such that AC is equal to BC, then prove that AC is equal to half AB. So here, since AC is equal to BC, C becomes the midpoint of AB. Now see, this is a line AB and C lies between A and B such that AC is equal to BC. It is given AC is equal to BC. Let us add AC to both sides. Okay, AC plus AC is equal to BC plus AC. Why? Now from which axiom we do this is, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. That is AC equals are added to AC BC. AC and BC are equal. AC and AC are equal. So if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. 1AC plus 1AC is 2AC. And BC plus AC, see here, BC plus AC. BC plus AC coincides with full AB. So BC plus AC, I have written AB. So AC is equal to this 2. If you transfer this side, it becomes 1 by 2 AB. So AC is equal to BC is equal to what? Half AB. This is what we wanted to prove. Okay, here the first one is, if equals are added to equals, the wholes are equal. Okay, and the second one is BC plus AC coincides with what? AB. That's why I have written here AB.